Both of these players are at 21 points. They are playing for a slot in the top 8 here.
Yep, and Noah we've had on camera earlier. He was the blue-white opponent who fell to the mono-red guy.
Charles Mukar, please come see us at the stage. Ed Guzman and Charles Mukar, please come see us at the stage. Thank you.
So this is a win-in match right now?
I believe so. And it sounds like we might have another White Weenie Blue versus Blue White Delver once again. And we're just waiting for this game 3 to finish up. One of these two players going to be in the top 8.
Dealer booth that's going to be closing down gradually over the course of this round.
One of the things we've seen today is, as predicted, a lot of Sword of War and Peace showing up in these top tables. Another thing we've been talking about today is the awesome exclusive preview that we have coming up right after this match. Evan Irwin, a special episode of the Magic Show just for this broadcast for this weekend, and it's going to have a preview of a Dark Ascension card. Just waiting right now for the shuffling up and everybody to be ready. We don't have a confirmation that Matt Sarradet is playing White Weenie Blue, but I think I heard a little bird say that he was.
Yeah. And we're underway here.
And here we go. Noah Koessel, 2 mana out. Matt Sarradet, 2 mana out. Both playing blue-white. Noah Koessel with blue-white Delver. Three mana to 3 mana. Midnight Haunting from Noah Koessel.
First action of the game here. Looks like it's resolving.
It's a hard call to try to counter that, knowing that a Geist of St. Traft might follow up.
Yeah. So we got a Ponder.
And actually, Matt Sarradet, this is a pure, it looks like maybe a pure mirror. Blue-white Delver, blue-white Delver. Slight different variations. Matt Sarradet with 4 main deck Sword of War and Peace.
We got a gutter ball for one of the tokens. And a pike.
Rune Chanter's Pike. I always want to call it Rune Casters, but it's Rune Chanter's Pike. Untap. Geist of St. Traft on the table.
And Matt has another gut shot in his hand, so if Noah goes to equip here, he's going to lose a lot of tempo.
Ponder. I had an IM on my screen for a second there, and I thought it might have been Evan Irwin telling me what the card was going to be he's going to be previewing, but it was not. I have to wait like everyone else.
That was a disappointing end to that story.
I know. Then I found $5. Attack for 1. He does not want to walk into another gut shot.
He might have something else to do with his mana here. Yeah,
Phantasmal Image. That will kill a Geist.
Yep.
Another answer to an equip for a token, Vapor Snag. Just attack.
Nope.
That's some nice discipline here from Noah.
Yep. There's just too many cards that Matt can have that's, you know, you want to try to make that move on something with a little more permanence.
That's nice, though. I like that. I like that discipline. That's good to see. Another weapon. Man leak on the weapon.
The Moorland Haunt with one creature in the graveyard.
Moorland Haunt, one of the best cards for this mirror, just because things do grind out.
Yeah.
Sword of War and Peace also good, but as we saw, it can sometimes be hard to get an equipment to stick.
Yeah, so I think he was debating there momentarily if he wanted to main phase a token and try to move the sword over, but instead just decided to stay with all of his mana up.
And Noah deciding, I've got nothing better to do, I think, is what he's going with here.
Yeah.
If this works, it'll be great. I think I see Gut Shot, Mana Leak in his hand.
There's definitely a Gut Shot in the league. I'm not sure what the third card is.
Vapor Snag I see as well in Noah Koessel's hand. Attack. Vapor Snag, bounce for permanent kill. 1 damage. First blood here on Noah. Matt has already been bloodied, mostly by himself.
So Noah passes the turn here.
Spirit at the end of the turn comes from the Moorland Haunt. Anything at the end of the turn?
Yeah.
This is an opportunity for Noah to do a bounce spell or a burn spell. Matt untaps, equips. We're going to see a Vapor Snag here, maybe a fight over Vapor Snag. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about a fight here. Nope.
No, he doesn't have anything. He would. I don't think he would slow roll here. The upside's too high for him to. If he got to equip there, it's pretty insane. So I think he's putting on a show, but I don't think there's.
You don't think there's any fight left in Matt? Okay.
There's no mana leak there.
Are we going to see a Delver, it looks like? Okay,
Another
here's a sword. Testing the waters, perhaps. Resolves, Delver resolves. Shoot the gut.
Don't need to do it right away, but yeah.
But he can do. He can draw phase first, see what else his hand shows him.
But yeah, almost certainly.
Looks like he's going to check with the judge for some reason. He's stepping away from the table. I'm going to see what he's got here. And he comes back. He does do end of turn gut shot. You can, of course, wait till your own turn there if you want.
Yeah.
It's the Wasteland conundrum in Legacy.
Right, you might as well get your draw step.
Conan Ahmed, please come see me at the judge station, please. Conan Ahmed, please come to the judge station.
We have a Moorland Haunt. There are a few creatures in Noah's yard, so he's going to start having a barrage of guys that can pick up swords. And he says go. Makes a spirit at the end of the turn. There's a Vapor Snag in Matt Sarradet's hand. I don't know if I can see anything else. There's the snag.
Yeah, but you can't fight this fight forever.
There are a limited number of spirits, but also a limited number of cards in your hand. Draw. Is that a Snapcaster?
Hard for me to see.
He's not shifting his cards as fast as Kibler, but that...
I think he has some Phyrexian Metamorphs in his hand, because there are in his sideboard, and that's what the artwork appears like to me.
A spirit is going to be using a Sword of War and Peace.
Trading 1 for 1 to try to... That's a Steel Sabotage?
Steel Sabotage is interesting.
Yeah. Trying to trade 1 for 1 and fighting a Moorland Haunt tokens that way seems like that's an uphill grind.
One of the things about bounce is once you've actually got bounce in the mix, if the game doesn't end quickly or if you don't recoup the loss, it catches up with you fast. Re-equips after combat with a Rune Chanter's Pike. No other play from Matt Sarradet. He needs some action soon. Is that another snag?
I think it was a Glacial Forest and 2 Metamorphs. I think is his hand.
Wow. Could be that he's going to make a 1/1 Spirit with his Metamorph. That's a Metamorph Glacial Fortress. You're right. It's a rough hand for Matt Sarradet here. I mean, honestly, I think you can't hang around anymore.
You can't take a shot. Yeah, you can't take this hit. So
you just got to do it. It's not fun, but I mean, if you're lucky, your opponent even Vapor Snags their own creature.
Yeah.
Like, not just a spirit. That's an artifact spirit. Noah's spirit is a first striker with a fair amount of cards in the yard. And Matt says, hang on a second before combat.
Yeah.
That's just a pure bluff.
Right.
Words of advice from the other card games out there. Strong is weak and weak is strong. So he's trying to show strength there. That's a pretty good sign of weakness unless he's going to next level bluffing.
Well, I mean, I think that the giveaway there is that he spent 4 mana for metamorphing a 1/1 flyer.
Right,
sort
right.
of, like if that's the
that's
line that you have with the cards in your hand, I'm assuming that the
wow, and he just blocks there.
Well, yeah, he wants to get a token on his
I understand.
and try to maybe get
I
going.
I understand, but like he can still end of turn, I suppose, use an actual non-artifact spirit, but I feel like that play was open to him anyway. Okay. Boom.
Yeah. So that's a pretty bad turn for Matt, all told. Him having the gut shot there.
I think he needs a Snapcaster or it's over. I mean, he can once again metamorph the spirit token.
Yeah, but that sequence falls apart against so many different plays. And now Noah also has the mana to re-equip to actually put Sora on his guy the next turn too.
Yeah.
Which is...
Glacial Fortress. Metamorph the spirit. He just scoops it up. He knows it's over.
Timely and Snapcaster left over.
So we see Noah Koessel